yo, if you don't know me, I'm 5. Guys, this Giannis trade is about to break the fucking NBA again, bro. This thing is going to go ballistic. Absurd. This isn't gonna. I don't think it's gonna be bigger than the Luka trade, but it's definitely gonna be up there. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka for a bag of chips and what, like a soda can or something. But I know this Giannis is gonna be way deeper than that.
Giannis Antetokoumpo is
Unless
officially
the Bucks are
ready to
some
leave
bullshit.
the Bucks. Now I know Giannis quietly asked out months ago in the summer.
If you want to know how Giannis feels, look at what his actions were over the summer.
There were failed trade talks in August. There was a multi-week exclusive negotiating window for the New York Knicks.
But then he changed his mind. However, that all changed last night when he deleted almost all Bucks-related content from his X and Instagram accounts, leaving basically just posts from the 2021 title and NBA Cup run. And then Shams dropped
Giannis out of there
a
gonna
bomb
be
a few
crazy.
hours later.
Sources tell me that Giannis Antetokoumpo and his agent Alex Saratas have started open conversations that are active right now with the Milwaukee Bucks about the realities of whether his future.
Wait, where would
is
Giannis
best
even go,
staying in
though?
Milwaukee, or the realities
Like,
of moving on elsewhere.
Listen, where would
Ladies
Giannis
and
even
gentlemen,
go?
the Giannis trade is here, and the league is about to be flipped upside down
That's
again.
crazy. I did not expect Giannis to ever leave the Bucks, though.
After a crushing loss to the 3-17 Wizards,
Bilal with a steal and rim rock.
Nigga, Giannis got no help.
Motion Bilal as the Wizards faithful come up off their feet with
Woo!
5:04 to go.
Giannis has finally had enough. He went from this
It's over. The Bucks have done it. The long wait has ended after a half century. The Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions.
Nigga, I'm Giannis. I'm blocking that
to
shit.
now
Nigga, I'm
the
backing
Bucks
that.
having just lost 8 of their last 10. And now their franchise cornerstone is questioning if he can win again in Milwaukee.
Nigga, Kyrie
It's a
better.
results-based
Halliburton not
business,
better, bro.
Results-based
Stop it.
situation.
Stop
Giannis
it.
Antetokoumpo has made it clear he wants winning, and so the results have spoken for themselves. And if they keep trending this way, this is just the
Yo,
start.
nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Giannis cannot go to the Knicks, bro. Nah, they cannot. They cannot send my nigga Carl to the fucking Bucks to die, bro. No, bro. Hell no. Hell no. They cannot send my nigga Carl to the fucking Bucks, bro. Ain't no way, Jose. Nigga, I'm better.
Even more hard conversations to come, and also, like I keep saying,
Wow.
the inevitable writing on the wall, as one source told me today.
And the blame here will fall on Buck GM John Horst.
He's looking at a Milwaukee Bucks squad and he's saying, this is an organization that drafted me, that believed in me, that has been very good to me, that helped me capture a championship because they got me the assets that I needed in the past. But since that time, I've gone to a semifinals, and other than that, I've been bounced out of the postseason. You know,
Yo, guys, hold on. Oh, fuck, it's 1:33 a.m., bro. It's not even that late. It's only 12, bro. Bro. Okay, hold on. Let's say, hold on. Maybe I'm being delusional, right? Let's say, right? Talking with a girl. Whiter than the snow itself, like, ain't whiter than this t-shirt. Fucking with her. You know she's Spanish. And she posts a highlight. All her all her close friends. With some Spanish music. What that mean? Maybe I'm delusional, okay, but what that mean? Can anybody tell me? What that mean? Like, yeah, you shouldn't even know Spanish. I ain't gonna lie. I think you gotta be a little nonchalant, bro. I won't like it.
at least 2 times, 3 times.
I gotta be
that's what
nonchalant.
he's faced with now, and looking at what they're going to be able to do. A Cole Anthony is there, Miles Turner
I gotta
is there,
be
a
nonchalant.
Kevin Porter Jr. is there, stuff like that. That's not going to win you championships.
Wendy was the first to tell us that Giannis had already asked out this summer.
The Bucks called the Knicks and asked for an offer for Giannis, okay?
And?
Because Giannis said, I want to be a Knick. So people were like, oh my God, he deleted a photo from May where he had a Bucks logo. Guys, he asked to be traded already.
Yeah, so when's it going to happen?
Well, that's the thing. So what appeared
What the Bucks
is that
looking
Giannis
for?
committed himself for the season to the Bucks. That's what appeared happen. Everything he said in his mood. But the Bucks are not good. This year, when he hasn't played, they're 1-5. And when he has,
I mean,
played,
bro,
they're 9-8.
they got what?
So
Giannis
they've
and
been 500
Antetokoumpo,
when
bro.
he's played, and when he hasn't
Ain't
played,
no
they've
hope
been-
in that
they've been
team.
getting raced. What you're
They got
asking me is,
Kuzma in there
does
shooting
this
up whatever the
this
fuck you
point
want.
change? I don't know. Like
0 for
I
10
know that
every
he
single
asked for a
night.
trade, and then he said, "Okay, I'm going to be a Buck this year." I know that a lot of people in the league don't think he'll be a Buck next year.
But when Giannis had his "This is my city" moment on October 28th against the Knicks,
Right. Practice. Giannis says
Woo!
no.
He said, give me that shit.
Giannis inside. At both ends.
we were told that Giannis had shut down all trade talks.
There is no Giannis Antetokoumpo trade market. There is no Giannis Antetokoumpo trade discussions.
Nothing to see here, guys. Just move on. But if it looks like a fish and it smells like a fish, then maybe, just maybe, it's a goddamn fish. So why is
Get out of
Giannis
there.
done playing nice with Milwaukee? Well, it's simple. The Bucks suck. As of today, the Bucks are 9-13. That's 11th in the East, outside even the play-in.
Situation, about 57 seconds away from that.
Wait, other Wizards in the play-in? Woo!
After a supposed we're back in contention reset with the signing of Miles Turner this summer.
This is a
That nigga,
piece for us in
That nigga ain't doing
not only
shit for the
this
Bucks.
season, but seasons go forward. So this is huge for us.
And you got Doc Rivers there? Oh
Meanwhile,
my.
Giannis is having
Yeah,
one of
there's
the
no hope.
stupidest seasons anyone has ever had.
Giannis spin move. You can count it. Catch him if you can.
I mean, bro, who the fuck is fucking with this tall ass nigga, bro?
Game clock. Giannis. And with Neesmith switched out on him. Giannis with the back down. The paint away. The shot. It's gone. With zeros on the shot clock. Giannis with the game winner.
30.8 points per game, 10.7 rebounds, 6.4 assists, and an absurd 63.9%
How
from the
much?
field.
Giannis
Giannis.
throwing it up. Oh, he knocks it down. What a way to get five.
Says, when the fuck does Giannis just fade away threes?
Makes for Giannis.
He's literally the only player ever to average 30 plus on 60% or better.
Bravo.
Rising up, and the Greek Freak throws it down.
And this would be his third straight season doing it. So from Giannis's perspective, he's thinking,
But the Bucks are not good. This year, when he hasn't played, they're 1-5, and when he has played, they're 9-8.
Nigga
So
playing
they've
with
been
his hands
500
shit,
when
what the
he's
fuck you
played,
doing?
and when he hasn't played, they've been getting raced.
that's not a contender. That's the same disaster he's been forced to drag around for the past few years.
2021, he got lucky, game. Yo, KD doesn't have his foot on the line. The Bucks do not have a ring.
Hendricks Williams drives it.
No
blocked
way.
again by
No way.
Antetokoumpo.
Nets winning that series.
Remember, this is a guy who has said over and over, if we're not contending for championships, I'm not just staying here for vibes. Since the 2021 title, Milwaukee has won just one playoff series, and they've been knocked out in the first round for 3 straight years. They've cycled coaches. They traded for Dame.
Timeouts left for the Bucks. Here comes Dame.
Yeah, that didn't work.
3 seconds. Dame pulls for the win.
That didn't work.
Dame time.
They
Giving it again to Miles Turner.
was not happy at that shit.
They keep tweaking around the edges, and Giannis is looking around saying, bro, this isn't it. But trading a player like Giannis is not that simple. We all know that Giannis would love to play for a big market organization.
I want all the Europeans to go to all the big markets, you know, to see something incredible. This is what I want.
And any trade for Giannis would require generous compensation, including young assets plus multiple picks and
Lot.
long-term
That nigga
value.
expensive.
For the Knicks, the most ideal would be a framework built around some key guys,
Not
like
Cat,
Karl
bro.
Anthony
Oh,
Towns and a high-level
God.
wing such
Do
as
not
Bridges
trade
or
Cat,
OG,
bro.
plus future draft capital would probably be competitive. So the deal would be Cat plus McCall or OG, plus extra salary filler if needed, plus multiple future firsts or swaps for the Greek Freak. For the Warriors, the package looks like Jimmy Butler plus Kuminga and 3 unprotected firsts for Giannis and Kyle Kuzma. The logic here being that the Bucks stay competitive with Butler. As they still keep Miles Turner, they can try Kuminga for a year and decide on his option. The real prize?
I feel like Kuminga will
Unprotected
go crazy,
post-Curry
though.
picks in 2029 and 2032.
Kuminga will
Then
go
there is
crazy.
the Spurs package. Even though the Spurs are 4th in the West, a Giannis Giannis-Wemby duo would put them over the top and cement them as contenders. The Bucks would get 2
Wemby, Giannis do it, nigga. No. No, 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 no. No. No.
recent
God,
lottery
no,
guys,
please,
Dylan
no.
Harper plus Stephon Castle, one of Devin Vassell or
That
Keldon
will-
Johnson for
that will
salary,
break my
plus a treasure trove of firsts through 2031. Personally, I would not do this if I were the Spurs. However, there is the craziest of them all, a 3-team trade that would change the league for the foreseeable future. It would be between the Bucks, Lakers, and the Warriors. The Bucks would get Jonathan Kuminga, Austin Reeves, Pods, Moses Moody, and Dalton Connect, and a 2026 and 2028 Lakers first-round pick swap, plus a 2030 Lakers unprotected first and 2032 first-round pick
What the
swap.
Lakers getting?
The
What the
Warriors would get LeBron James and LA's 2032 second pick, and the Lakers would get
That's not
Giannis,
happening.
Thanasis, Buddy Hield, and Al Horford. Of course, this
Ooh,
one
that
is
shit sounds
crazy,
good,
but the
though.
truth is the Giannis trade is upon us, and every fan base can finally dream until we cross the NBA trade
Yeah, but no,
deadline
no,
in
no. I don't want
February.
LeBron out the Lakers, though, so stop. Yo, that's crazy, bro. This Giannis trade is gonna, like, Giannis trade is gonna fucking change everything. Fuck. I hope you guys like, subscribe. I'll see you guys.